Hey guys, another episode of On the Road. We are on the road with me, Mountain Gopher Trucker, Canadian-based trucker, drives Canada and US. So I'm here at Valley City, North Dakota. That's as far as I got today because I got really tired. I was trying to get to Minot, but I was going to almost run out of hours for the day. Would have left me with about 10 minutes if I didn't hit any traffic of any kind whatsoever. So I was going to go to my favorite spot in Carrington at the Casey's General Store, but just didn't make it. I was too tired. It was a long day. Did have to fight with my load again with those horse trailers. The very first trailer, which is close to my truck, the board underneath the neck of that trailer kept popping out. At one point it went from horizontal to almost vertical, so I had to figure a way to secure that. So I put a ratchet strap on. That wasn't doing it, so I looked around. Well, I went into the truck stop I stopped at looking for nails. They didn't have any. Found a couple of rusty nails on a couple boards in the dunge rack, so I pulled them out, started to hammer them in through the board and right to the deck. While I was doing that, another trucker pulled up and was like, "Hey, how's it going?" Checking on me, and actually had some nails. Nice long ones, double-headed. I'm going to be buying some more. So I ended up putting 5 nails through this 4x4 and secured it right to the deck. It ain't moving. It's going to suck when I have to pull it back out. But it's better than it blowing off and going through somebody's windshield. Not very professional if that happens. So yeah, I'm at this Love's here at Valley City. I guess up here a lot because it's on that nice route I've gone through quite a few times now between Minot and Fargo, whether it was going to Tennessee like I did or into Ohio or Iowa. Whenever they send me through North Portal, Saskatchewan to cross, I usually end up going through this corridor. So I'm parked in the second best spot you can park in at a Love's, or actually any truck stop. The best is usually the back corner where it runs along the fence line. Nobody can park on your left side, so you only have to worry about the right side. So it lessens the chance that somebody is going to back into your truck and tear the front end off. It still does happen, but it lessens. Instead of having 2 sides, you only have 1 side. As you can see, there is a trailer beside me, but I'm actually parked next to the no parking spot. So this particular trailer actually belongs to the Tire Care Center here. Every Love's has one, usually, and that's because they got mechanics, heavy duty mechanics. So when you call their roadside assistance, they come out. So these trailers usually are just filled with their old tires and stuff. That's what's in there. It's a bunch of busted tires. I mean busted, like I can put my head through holes. So I know nobody's going to park on that side. They can't. So I just have to worry with this side, but the place is pretty empty. A lot of pull-through spots, so those will fill up first before anything. And then to park beside me, there's 2 garage bay doors, so there's lots of room for a truck to straighten out and everything and not hit me. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I didn't do a video yesterday because I'm still on my reset, and I usually don't do too much of those videos because there's not much I do. Kind of hang out at the truck, do housekeeping, laundry, that kind of thing. I did go walk over to the Bass Pro there in Council Bluff because it was right there. If you go walk over, look around, and maybe there'd be something to buy. There wasn't. It wasn't even good food like the one in Calgary. So then I walked back and remember seeing on my Google Maps that across the interstate, which there was a bridge I could walk on, was a Texas Roadhouse restaurant. So I went there. As most of you on my Facebook would have seen, you would have seen the meal I had, which was chicken fried steak. I had 2 gravies because they asked me, well, what kind of gravy would you like? I'm like, I have no idea. Don't have a Texas Roadhouse in Canada. Never had chicken fried steak. So the waitress was really cool and gave me a sample of both gravies. Both were full of pepper, black pepper. So it did kind of just, but after a while. The corn I ordered, because I'm like, woohoo, corn, yeah. Buttery corn, all right. So corn with butter, got it. No, it is corn in a cup of butter. Melted butter, put the corn in. So yeah, that was just too heavy after a while. I think I had 4 bites of that. And then the mashed potatoes. It was mashed potatoes with pepper. So that got kind of blah after a bit. All that pepper just killed the meal. But I'd still go back. It's a good place. It was cheap. They open at 3 p.m. local time. And they have like a dinner special where it's like happy hour. So my whole meal was $12. So that wasn't bad. So I'll go back and try some other stuff. They had ribs. Like it's an appetizer. Pork ribs and fries is an appetizer. I'm thinking that would be the next time. But it was good. It's a good place. It's like country bar meets sports bar. Family dining. So a lot of country theme to it. There's a lot of characters of country artists, hoods from NASCAR race cars. It's a different place. It was kind of cool. It was nice. It was nice to sit down, have some TVs to watch, some sports and stuff, just to watch anything because I don't have TVs. So when I'm out on the road, I don't see a lot of TV. Kind of miss it. So yeah, so I'd been traveling. I got as far as Valley City because I got tired, like I said. So yeah, here it's cold. And I know it snowed back home a few times. And that is why on my truck I have a variety of weather clothes. Jeans through to shorts. I have 1 pair of shorts in here. I've got my lovely 3-in-1 jacket. It's a winter coat. It comes apart into 2 pieces, so I can use the outer layer like a raincoat. It sits in my closet right now. And then I've also got a fleece one. Both have the safety striping. And while I was down in the southern states, the last time I picked up a long sleeve shirt with the safety striping, and it's UV protected. So that's good when I'm down further south. So I'm covered for all the weather. Plus my orange hat. Diesel life, man. Keeps this balding head of mine from burning, which I did the first trip because I didn't think to wear a hat because it was winter in Canada and I didn't think. Plus 25 in Texas. So yeah. So I'm set for when I go back up there. I should be in Calgary Sunday. The plan is to get as far as Moose Jaw or Swift Current. I haven't decided fully yet. We'll see how the day goes, how the border crossing goes. Portal is kind of bad on the Canadian side for crossing because they usually only have one window open for truckers when they could have like 4. The US side will have like 3 sometimes, but the Canadian side will just have 1. So the truckers will be lined up literally out of the town. So it could be a while there, but it is what it is. I'll still make it to Calgary on Sunday. I did talk to where I'm delivering. They will unload me at 7:30 in the morning, which is awesome because I've already got my next trip. Literally the whole trip. I will be going back to the yard. I will get rid of this trailer. There'll be a trailer already there loaded for me. I don't know what it is. I gotta look at my email. But taking that down to Colorado. And then when I drop that load, I'll be picking something up in Colorado and bringing it to Kelowna. It's a good thing I'm considered essential. Otherwise I'd hit that border and they'd be like, no, that's not coming. With those borders being closed till May. And then after that, I don't know. Because they're finally, the office is kind of understanding me and how I work. Because a lot of the guys that work for the company live in or around Spruce Grove. I don't. I live in Calgary. I'm 3.5 hours south. And don't plan to move up there. So, they have tried to route me through Calgary so we could have time off. But then they kind of realized that I have no vehicle to get around town in then. Because my vehicle's in the yard in Spruce Grove. So now they're kind of understanding that if they're going to give me time off, the truck is coming back to the yard so I can get my car. So we'll get it figured out with 75 other guys and gals driving. It takes time. And then only hiccup I had, other than that board that I nailed to the deck, was my GPS. It was being a pain. Going from Council Bluff to Fargo, you just need to go up Interstate 29. That's it. Straight line. It's great. GPS telling me it was closed. Kept trying to route me all over South Dakota. But I kept going because I looked it up. I'm like, there was no sign saying it was closed. They got flashy lights and things to warn you ahead of time if it's closed. None of that was operational. I looked up on the DOT website for South Dakota and North Dakota, not closed. So I just kept driving until this thing stopped being a pain. And then it has happened before, once before. Why is there a weird guy walking towards my vehicle? Okay, he's going away. Good. But it has happened once before where it tried to route me when I was going from Edmonton to Calgary down the QE2, trying to tell me it was closed, and was routing me from Edmonton to the Saskatchewan border back to Calgary. 12-hour route. And that was not closed either. A buddy of mine checked while I was talking to him on the phone, checked online. What can you say? It's technology, there's hiccups. Now it's either like I've got the Garmin Diesel Trucker GPS. The other one is a Rand McNally. They both have their pros and cons. Biggest pro with mine is that it will Bluetooth hook up to my phone and give me live updates on road condition and traffic. But half the time when it tells me there's lots of traffic, I'm already in lots of traffic. Oh well. It's better than nothing. Keeps you from going down the wrong roads and getting me to where I gotta go when I don't know where I'm going when I go to the States. Other than that, that's it for today. So we'll talk to you tomorrow, where I'll be in Canada.